Hey, man, who was the most difficult to work with? For whatever reason.
Man, the most difficult to work with.
Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty now. Ice Cube in the neighborhood. Cube, welcome
Yeah,
back to the neighborhood, brother. Ice Cube, what I'm about to do right now, man, I'm about to give you these talking heads right here, right? I'm going to give you Kevin Hart, who you worked with.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to give you Katt Williams,
Yeah.
who you've worked with. And I'm going to give you Chris Tucker, who you have worked with. All righty, and I'm going to ask you some questions about each one of those people. All right, or just a question, and you hold up the face. That's the answer that you feel like this is that person. Who is the most professional on the set? You've done movies with Kevin Hart. You've done Kevin Hart, the most professional.
The most professional, Kevin Hart.
How so?
You know, he's just always on time.
Right,
At least he was working with me.
right.
Always prepared, always ready to go, always got the energy to do what he got to do. He never comes with low energy or with it don't seem like nothing else is on his mind.
Gotcha.
You know?
And plus, he got that regimen. He's a schedule guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, so Kevin Hart, who forgets their lines the most?
None of them really.
Really?
You know, all of them was pretty tight with the lines. You know, we didn't have no problem just having to get. You know, sometimes you get frustrated because
Right.
you got something dope or something's flowing, and joking on those lines. So all of them was tight on the lines.
Who really would make you laugh on set? Because you've been in some great comedic experiences with each one of them. Chris Tucker, Katt Williams. Oh my God. Hey man, with Katt, you didn't know who was showing up when he was doing
Yeah, he's funny all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Some dudes like everything come out their mouth is funny. They could be talking about they don't have enough sugar in their dressing room.
Right.
Complaining about craft service. It just sound funny.
Hey man, did you know that Katt was going to be a star when you got Katt in your Friday franchise? Because it didn't seem like
I
he
wasn't
was acting.
sure, but I knew that he was bringing more. You know, he was getting loose. Like, you know, he wasn't confined. Sometimes people feel like they're confined to the lines,
Right.
and they don't like get loose. But you know, I think he was comfortable on the set, and he knew that, you know, the more he do, the more we'd give him to do. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? The more he,
You can
add
open
that
it
little-
up.
Yeah, you know, the role wasn't as big as he made it by,
Wow.
you know, the flow of the scenes and, you know, his ability to stick with the lines but ad-lib at the right
Gotcha.
time, you know, and just, you know, become a memorable character. And so, you know, when we got in that bathroom, he just
Oh
was
my
just,
God, man.
you know,
the
it was
the Terry
just-
Crews part?
Yeah, it just was, you know, when you got that magic, you gotta let it go.
My man said, I am a boy,
Yeah.
Damon.
Yeah.
Hey man, who was the most difficult to work with? For whatever reason.
Man, the most difficult to work with. None of them, you know. All of them are easy to work with. I did a movie with Katt, and I think he got mad at another producer and didn't come to the premiere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he got mad at Clint Culpepper, who was another producer that brought First Sunday to my company. Him and David Talbert brought First Sunday to Q Vision. So we produced it with him, but they, you know, Clint Culpepper was the lead producer, and you know, Katt wasn't rocking with Clint.
Who shows up late?
That would be
Okay. But when he show up to blow up though.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
You always ask where's he at, but you never mind when you heard he just pulled up. You like okay, because you know when he come, he ready to go.
Who would if you could work with someone next right now out of those three? Who would it be? Katt Williams.
Yeah,
Really?
Why
Yeah.
Katt?
I just, I believe he's, still raw.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? He can still give you that real hood, funny that that I like.
When you saw him with Shannon Sharp, did you think like, oh, that's Katt?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, man. Cube in the neighborhood. Cube Friday.
Yep.
That's the question that people have been asking for decades. And we just heard you recently say that it seems like the sun, the moon, the star, everything aligned.
Yep. We this close to having a deal and moving forward with making the movie.
Really though.
Yeah.
And not that how do you make, because we've seen some of the major players in Friday. And I know creatively
Don't ask me what
we can
the
make
movie,
it happen.
man. Let me
You don't
cook.
even know what it's about.
Let me cook, man.
Yeah, well, and then we'll eat.
Yes.
All righty. What ingredients are you putting in
Don't
there?
worry about it.
we gonna let you cook, but what?
Don't worry about none of that.
Right. Because when you do it, you're gonna do it the right way.
Of course. I wouldn't even do it if I didn't do it the right way.
Really though, are you excited to do Friday again?
Yeah, I am.
That's crazy, man, because that's one of those things where everybody asks for it. And I never thought, not never like, oh, it ain't gonna happen. But when I heard you say, no, it's coming together, I'm like, man, we've been waiting on this one for a minute.
Yeah, well, Warner Brothers got new leadership. Mike DeLuca, who we've done a lot of cool movies together at New Line back in the day. All About the Benjamins, Players Club.
Oh yeah, the
Next
Players
Friday,
Club. That's a classic right there.
Yeah,
I think that's your best movie ever.
Players Club because you in it.
I mean,
Come on, man.
man. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that you know how to do, bro, you know how to find talent and put talent in your movies, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like Katt Williams, all those Chris Tucker, but man, when you found Big Boy and put him in as Joe, for Players Club, man, that's when everybody else started to come around and mess with you.
That was that character's name, Joe?
I think it was, because really it didn't. I think that was she was like, Joe, yeah, I think what you don't remember the groundbreaking. You don't remember what I did for you as a filmmaker.
How we gonna do part 2 then? Because you don't look like Joe no more.
I know, man, but with the same way, just let you cook. You know what I'm saying? Just let you cook. I mean, I think
all right, let me cook, man.
Yeah, let you cook.
You got to do a lot of eating to look like Joe, though.
No, but cleverly we'll write it in, and we'll make it like, oh, Joe. We can write it in close to what I did. Gastric bypass, Joe, and you know what I'm saying. And now he's on this health thing. Like, I think,
what if Joe took one of the girls home and she cut out his kidneys or something, his liver, and left him in the bathtub.
That's a hell of an angle. That brings thriller.
It bring drama into it.
And thriller.
Joe woke up in a bathtub of ice
with his liver missing.
Yeah,
and that explains it right there.
Yeah, explains Joe. And Joe is back to kill him.
I don't know. I think you need to put more seasoning in this cooking, man. I think you need to put more seasoning.
Joe is back to kill the.
Right, Joe. So Joe, you said Joe's back to kill the bitch.
Yeah.
Let's wait on that one. Let's get Friday out the way first.
I'm digging this.
Well, let's do it first then, bro. I think that The Revenge of Joe is way better than Friday.
Whoa.
The Revenge of Joe.
The Revenge of Joe.
Revenge of Joe.
Players Club. The Revenge of Joe.
Yeah.
I think that's way better than. You know what I'm saying? What we got?
Oh, you got a classic moment right
there. Hold
on,
man. Hold on. Man. Oh man, this right here, man.
What you want, Joe? Some Slim Fast?
Nah, no Slim Fast, baby. I want some hen doggy dog. Nah, I want She be drinking all not that water down. She be trying to serve us.
Hey, dude, that's better than you got knocked the fuck out. That's you know what I'm saying? I think you hear more hen doggy dog.
Snoop might want a little residual from that.
Really though?
Hen doggy dog.
Right. Hey man, Snoop got all that from me because remember, if you look at it the right way, Players Club came out before Snoop.
Man,
Okay,
come on
didn't.
now.
All right, man.
Come on now, stop
Hey man,
playing.
your little arm was almost convincing. Even Q was over there like, damn, did it? Hey Q, what about all the people that you gave not chances to, but like first time or putting them in movies? You know, like a lot of introduction to who we see now as either superstars, A-list stars, careers being built. A lot of them came through
Q Vision.
Q Vision, your production.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're talking about, man, the list go, Katt. I hadn't seen Katt a lot or at all. I seen, you know, like small comedy clubs. The same with Mike Epps. You know, Chris Tucker sitting on like all the Friday stuff with Chris. As far as what we got out of that, there's so many people like Bernie Mac really getting his feet wet in certain movies with you. That right there, bro, is like that you kicked off a lot of careers, and that's the guy that was, you know, the lead rapper from NWA creating this other world.
Yeah, I mean it's what it's all about. Like when you got an opportunity, it's what Dre did with me. You know what I mean? Like gave me an opportunity. Lonzo Williams, you know, these dudes who had a record company, had a, you know, they was doing parties around Compton and whatever, around, you know, the city, and gave me a shot. And so it's natural. Like when you see talent and you have opportunity, like give them a shot. It's like the world should see this. Like all these people made me laugh, or I could see something in them where I knew that they could do it. So I tried to give them layups, you know, just something where it's like you're gonna walk into this and it's up to you on how good it's gonna be, but it's gonna be in your wheelhouse. It's gonna be perfect for you. So, you know, all you gotta do is bring your magic to the, you know, to this, you know, this stage that I'm setting up. And when they do it, they blow.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
cool. You know, same with Terry Crews.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when they have the opportunity, all they do is show what I seen in them, you know, the talent, and they blow.
Hey man, and I love when they give it back to the community as well. You know, because a lot of people say that you really was in a position where you helped them out. You know,
Yeah, that's
myself
cool.
included. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. You know, it's really that's all I look for. You know, it's just acknowledgement, and then do the same when you got an opportunity.
Nah, and I give it to you, man, because the iconic role that I played of Joe in Players Club, just you seeing
Was that the character name, Joe?
Yeah, it was Joe. It was Joe.
Yeah, it was. It was you. You didn't hear the line, like,
What you want, Joe?
yeah, man.
I
You know,
thought that was a throwaway line from her.
Come on. What does that even mean in film?
I thought,
man.
but I gotta read the script again.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, homie.
I wanted her to call you Big, but she called you
No,
Joe.
you know what, and it would have been good, but I was so into method acting that I wasn't
I
playing.
saw you down in that hen doggy dog, a real bottle.
Way better than this.
Working on it.
You know,
The hell on, Felicia.
I see you got a lot of those.
Knock the out.
that hen doggy dog from Joe. There's iconic lines that
Yeah,
come
man.
from working with you, Q.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And you said you thought that was a throwaway line. How was it working with me on the set?
You was, you know, diva'd out a little bit, but we
Stop it.
took care of it.
Stop it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Well, I
man,
thought that's where you were supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you asked for a fan and some white roses, bro. Just like,
Was there wardrobe and stuff like when you were on the set
it
with
was
them?
weird. And that's when
Catering,
I was big
all
too,
that good
man.
stuff?
He was like, that was the main thing. He was like, man, how are we gonna find something to fit you? Remember you told me you was like, big, just bring your own clothes.
Did I tell you that?
You was like, man, we done searched all around, man. We even went to the circus and had, you know, that dancing elephant. We tried to get the pants off of that.
Stop.
Yeah, and he was like, man, can you just bring your own clothes? And he was like, we'll wardrobe you out for the day. as far as like paying for it. Yeah, but I had to bring my own clothes in.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was great work, though. It was perfect.
Yeah, man, it was a pleasure working with you, man. As I'm pretty sure it was the same for you with working with me.
And then
man.
you went off to do more and more.
Not really,
things,
not really.
you know.
Yeah, not.
I'm real proud of your career.
Yeah, man. I'm still hearing radio though. You know what I'm saying? I thought for sure when I got Players Club, man, I was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, I heard you was this close to resign.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man.
I'm about to be an actor.
I
This is
really
over.
put a list together. I was like, Dear Rick Cummings. I was writing to the guy that hired me. Wow. And I started to F, and I was like, nah, let me see what this take off to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, man, it was like, it got quiet.
Yeah, when you was like no Oscar nominations, Cube.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man.
That
ain't you.
They ain't really looking
I
for
thought
that
for
kind of
sure,
movie.
man, like, you know, Ride Along, you know, all about, I just thought that it was going to be other movies that you was like, man, like, you know, like Adam Sandler, he got a crew of people that he worked with.
Yeah,
And
I worked with Mike Epps a few times.
Yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
AJ
that's
Johnson. I worked
disrespectful.
with
This is no
Tiny Lister a few times.
Also, so you work with the good ones numerous
No,
times.
I'm just saying, you know, I've done that same thing. You.
So why is it one and done with me, Q?
Well, you know,
You didn't even know I played Joe.
yeah, you know, you don't look like Joe no more. I gotta find another name for you, another character.
Yeah, well, you know what? We about to do Friday, so that's gonna be good.
Well, you know, gain that weight back, and then I gotta roll for it.
Method acting. Gotta put the weight back on.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
This dude. Can you imagine?
Man, hey, Robert De Niro will do it. Why won't Big Boy do it? Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah,
You want the
that's
part
true.
or not?
Hey, man, Mark Wahlberg, for that one movie, he gained all that weight.
Oh, yeah. For the first
Yeah,
one?
so maybe so. And, you know, I probably have fun getting back into the role. You know, man, you putting that weight back on like, man, Cube and I, we got a project. We got a project, man. Cube in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.